All right. Thanks for joining me today, Ron. I appreciate it. So, do a quick introduction and tell me what company you're with, and I'll ask you a few questions.
Sure. My name is Ron Byrd, and I own RHB PM, which is RHB Property Management. I also own RHB RE, which is the real estate division.
Awesome. So, do me a favor. Tell me what pains or challenges were you experiencing in your business before working with Madcapper and DM for PM when it comes to marketing and growth?
Basically, what it was happening is that our advertising was bringing in the leads, but I was having problems running my business and doing the sales and the follow up. So I was missing leads, and I wasn't following up on all my leads, which then led to a loss of money.
Right. So you weren't converting as many as you knew you should and could.
Yeah, based on what I'd done in the past when I was more sales oriented and I could follow up on it more, which is almost impossible to do because I was getting in so many leads. Yes, definitely. As an owner, broker, owner, and in charge of so many different things now, it has to be as efficient as possible. But not only that, but I was, even though I'm very good over the phone, I was losing to other companies that had more bells and whistles, more automation, and with the bigger field that had more money to put in and implement different systems that I didn't.
That leads me to my next question. What specific results were you looking for in your business?
Well, obviously, we wanted to be efficient in our callbacks, and efficient in communication. As you know, because you've been doing this forever, and we've had many conversations. When you receive a lead, it is vital. It's so important to make sure that they get communicated with immediately, as if it's you. And so that means that you have to be attentive. Number one priority, always have your phone on, always be diligent on it. Creates a lot of stress, especially if you're trying to get other things done. So this allowed me to communicate with them directly because the closing ratio goes up tenfold.
So the big question, as a result of partnering with us, how has your business changed after working with us?
Well, because I've thanked you many, many times for this, but I'll just throw out some stats. In the last year, I've received over 187 properties, which has basically increased my portfolio by about 50%. That tells you a little bit about where I was prior. We've added about $350,000 in revenue, and we've increased our HOAs by about 25%. So we manage about approximately 59 HOAs now, and so you actually contributed to that too. It's been amazing, actually. It's the big
Awesome.
feel,
Great.
Matt. Yeah, as we discussed, it's the big feel that you allow us. I'm competing with larger companies, and because I'm very good over the phone, and they have people that aren't me, no offense, but basically people that are a little bit less experienced. And so now they have the big feel from the get-go. I'm competing with the largest companies and I'm winning. So I'm really happy.
Awesome. What would you say to other property management company owners out there that might be considering working with us, might be shopping around?
Just implement it as soon as possible. It's very hard to get out of your comfort zone. So I was very used to a certain CRM, a method that's worked for me in the past. But as my business grew and my responsibilities grew as owner and my crew and everything else that goes along with owning a business, that led to issues with sales. So the big feel is what you want because you want to be able to compete with everybody and have that big feel in instant communication through automation. Those are two huge things. And I didn't really understand it, so it took me a while to get used to it. And if I wish I would have done it years ago. But the fact that you allowed me to customize it to fit my business and my business model was amazing. And the one thing that I wanted to let you know, the one part of your system that's awesome, it's not only just for sales, but it's for operation flows too. So the fact that you let me implement that into my business allowed me to not only bring in the sales much more efficiently and bring in revenue that I've never seen before in 1 year growth in my life, but it also allowed me to monitor once I hand it off to my property managers to make sure the quality control is done. And without that, I mean, it would be much more difficult. So I appreciate that. So not only have you given me the big feel, allowed me to communicate as on automations with and design it ourselves, but the additional operations flow with the automation is awesome. So I appreciate it very much.
I appreciate you for bringing that to our attention, because that whole follow-up system of the PMA signed into getting it closed and that email going out to the entire crew of congratulations, data entered, we got a new person. I mean, that's
Yeah, and
awesome. Yeah.
yeah, and the emails to the owners with the gifts
Yeah.
and, it's just a like I said, a huge feel. It's like we're the number one tech company in California as far as I'm concerned. It's unbelievable. I mean, I've gotten so many compliments on it, and then the quality control check at the end that allows me to check and take it from data entered, review all the cards and how they were entered, and then transfer it over to the lead nurture is amazing.
Cool. Well, to many more years of success, my friend. Thank you.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. And thank your crew for me too. They do a great job.